What's going on, guys? This is the Bearded Bastard here, coming at you with another deck profile for the March 2020 format. I am bringing you my Shaddoll Invoked deck profile. This deck's a lot of fun, has a lot of good ways to interrupt your opponent, a lot of good ways to floodgate your opponent. It can go first or second, but you obviously like to go first because of, second because of Shaddoll Fusion. Starting off with the normal summon and most important card in the deck, Aleister The Invoker. You guys know what this guy does. Searches Invocation on summon and has the hand effect to buff any fusion, not just an Invoked Fusion, whenever it's in hand during either player's turn. Now onto the Shaddolls. We run triple Squamata and triple Wendi, because both of these cards are essential to the going first or second combo, and both of these cards get to send any Shaddoll card to the graveyard. Okay. On to the rest of the Shaddolls. We play two Shaddoll Beasts. This card's good. Lets you get more draws, help you dig through your deck if you're not seeing your combo pieces. Two Hedgehog for searching any one specific monster, and only one Ariel and one Dragon. Dragon for popping back row. Ariel for she's part of the combo with the Resh Shaddoll Incarnation, the trap, but the effect for the triple DD Crow actually does come up. I actually used it earlier today. Earlier today against Lumberjack in his zombie deck, and I banished like Mizuki, Doom King, and something else, and he got really sad. It was hilarious.
Oh my God, here's my follow-up.
So for the light targets that we play for Construct, this is a main dedicated going second list, so we play 3 Nibiru, and we play the 2 damage Juggler and 1 Trick Clown. You guys know what Nibiru does. This one, when it's in the grave, you can banish it to search the Trick Clown, and Trick Clown, when it's sent to grave, you can pay 1,000 life points to special summon it back to the field to get a body to continue linking with to go on with your plays.
On to playing around with this engine.
Wow, nice pun.
Thank you.
Onto the spells. Triple Magical Meltdown. This card's nuts. This card ensures that so many of your fusion summons go uninterrupted. And the cards actually get to hit the field, because it says your opponent cannot respond to the fusion summons or the effects that negate activation of a fusion summon.
In other words, pop that shit.
Or rivalry.
1 Terraforming to search that out.
Rivalry works.
Okay, now on to the fusion spells, because this is a fusion deck and you want to see as many fusion spells as possible, preferably this one though. For going second, this is the best fusion spell in the deck. Shaddoll Fusion, fusion summon any Shaddoll monster using monsters from hand or field?
Hand or field.
Hand or field, and then if your opponent controls an extra deck monster, you can use deck. Yeah. Triple Shaddoll Fusion, then we also play the triple Naelshaddoll Fusion. Quick,
best card ever.
making Winda on your opponent's turn. That's the whole reason this card exists.
Or OTK,
yeah.
right? Thunder's Eyes?
It's amazing.
It's Def Con.
Yeah. OTK in the battle phase and make another construct. Yeah, they hate
construct.
And then the non-once per turn fusion spell, which is amazing. Invocation. This is actually generic fusion. If you guys don't actually know, you can use this to bring out the Shaddolls too. You just have to use the materials from hand. But
play Prohibition on that.
For the invocation, for the invoked stuff, you can banish anything from either player's graveyard. And the last 2 fusion spells we're playing is double Super Poly. I'm not playing it at 3. I don't want to see this in multiples. This is kind of a more board breaking card, though most of the fusions are generic. Like I feel like the other fusion spells are more powerful in terms of working with the combo better. And then we play 2 Mind Control, just because we like to go second, and this card's really awesome if you open up with it. Still your opponent's monster. Still an Appaloosa with 4 negates on it. That's pretty fun, pretty cheeky. And 1 Foolish Burial, and 1 Reeshaddoll Incarnation for the combo. that's the list, guys. It's a 40 card main. I don't actually have a side for this yet. I'm still playtesting what I want the side to be, but I do have the extra. On to the links first. We're playing 1 Salamangreat Almirja. Use this for linking Aleister into this, and then you link this into Secure Gardna for the 1 card Mechaba combo, provided nothing gets interrupted and you get to add the Invocation to hand. On to the link 2s. We play the 1 Aleister The Invoker of Madness and the 1 Cross Sheep. Absolutely busted generic fusion support. This card is so good.
I got it.
Aleister The Invoker of Madness is stupid for this deck if you have the right pieces, because the searching invocation is not once per turn. The discard for the to search the card is not a cost, so the Shaddoll effects will still trigger. This guy's busted. And for the OTKs, 1 Boral Sword. You guys know what Boral Sword does. He steals game. You should not have won otherwise. Yeah. On to the fusions. We play 2 Construct. I wish I could play her at 3. She's honestly my favorite one to bring out, but the extra deck space is just so tight since you're running 2 engines, and both engines actually have really good extra deck monsters. We play the 2 Winda. I'm debating on cutting this to 1, but I feel like the second I cut it, I feel like the second I cut her to 1, the situation is gonna come up where I need her again. So yeah, not doing that. And on to the Invoked Fusions. Play 1 Purgatrio for the OTK, 1 Kaliga for studying out your opponent when they make us go first, double Mechaba because it's easy to make with the 1 card Mechaba combo, and 1 helps out in the grind game a lot. And the 2 Super Poly targets we play are Starving Venom and the Invoked Elysium, because he is actually a Super Poly target, just requires 1 invoked monster and 1 monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, and his effect to banish all your opponent's monsters with whatever attribute you invoked monster you banish from field or graveyard is kind of stupid. It's really fun to actually pull off. That is the deck profile, guys, for the Shaddoll Invoked deck for the March 2020 format. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions, spicy text, how you're playing this deck. As always, like, comment, subscribe. And this is R.O.G. Bearded Bastard signing out.